Hello everybody, this is Pixel Listen. We're back with another episode of Witchfoot. Let's get started. Alright, so let's see. We have two spinning wheel. Oh, I gotta get one from the missionary. Okay, let's go to... Yeah, that's the dock. Let's go. Find this missionary. Follow despair and fear. Okay. Let's see what we need from follow despair. Alright, sculpture tears. Alright. Going back. It's been a while since I played. I've been feeling well. Learning to get well when you are also taking care of someone else who doesn't feel well. So, yeah. Soothing wind. Okay. Basically, I need water. Okay. So I need 3 spectral tears. Two. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Make numbers here or what? And I'll just go this way. There's someplace in the village, I'm sure. Let's see. There we go. Hi, kitty. going small. Make a thing. Let's try. No. Can I make a thing? I can't. Okay. Alright. Let's see the use. Let's look at our recipes here. I'll make this. Some of that stuff. Oh, weird water. Requires more water, obviously. Bug hicker. Have the traps we need for the bug hicker. Peppers. We have one. Swamp has, yeah, swamp has them too, so it's a forest, not a swamp. Right. Go ahead and put those all up. Get all the bug hickers you can use. Kindly. And then look at our inverts. That's nice and pretty. That's it. That's all you have. Alright. We gotta go this way either way, so go ahead. Oh, voilà, une heure et trente. The lights There's guys too. Okay. Oops, a little excited. There we go. Hey, only two? What? Oh, well, I'm in the right spot for that. There's one. Let me see. Let's do this. The axe. There. I think that's right, Brute. I have to go back to the graveyard. I am making a horse seed. Just out of sheer laziness. Okay, yeah. Adjust some things. There. There, show yourself in the name of Ram. No need to be jumpy, my friend. I'm just a lonely old woman coming to grieve. Oh, I thought you were one of those nasty ghosts. This place is pretty dull, but lately there's been nothing but angry spirits. She glanced over her shoulder in a near panic. Oh, why'd the Ram send me here? This place gives me the creeps. You scratch your collar and then thought as the sheep jumps at a nearby patch of mist. Looks like all I need to do is give this chap a good fright and his wound will be mine for the picking. Okay. What? Seriously? Oh, lordy. Perhaps on accident. Grab us some bugs. This, ladies and gentlemen, that's why it pays to just stockpile ingredients. The others. You give me an egg yet? Oh, thank you. Oh, badgers. Oh, crap. A Skeeter Snoop. Not the floats. Whatever. We got lights there. Yep. Okay. So we need one of those. just focus on the skin, then what's the other ingredient? Ghostly ectoplasm. Maybe I need to come to the graveyard and figure out how to get crap first. Precision charm? Let me get that. One of those heads. Come on, right there. Weakness, spirit pulse. Yep, and I can't make it. Yeah, I can. What else do we need? Just the bat wings. Wait, I'm gonna put my nuts back in here. Okay. Down. There's some back. What should happen? Oh, I need the meat trap. Okay. Alright, looks like we're going back to the salon. This one from... Yeah. The first one first frog. And also I'm gonna grab a bunch of chips. No, that's the one. Just here for the frog, How many speaker slots do I need? One. Okay. Peter. Maybe I'll just like Peter. Wait, what's another one? Wait, we might as well. Let's go here. So can make one of these. Our tool belt. So, yes. And what? I'll give us some bat wings. Get us that way. Thank you. Sorry, cutie, but I have your wings. Jumps out of his pelt in horror. Ah! Now's my chance to shear his wool before he comes back to his senses. He quickly snip a handful of wool from his quaking body. Forget this, I don't care how angry the ram gets. I'm going back to the flock. That seemed like a wise decision, dude. Eyes glaze over as he looks deep into his soul and sees only nothingness. What's the point of it all? He's so alone. Poor fella. He'll feel better when the car slips. But it won't be too late for his wool. Snip, snip. Love the clumpy wool and pat the sheep on his fluffy head. There. Things aren't always so bad. How do you run off home to your flock? You're right. Maybe I'm so alone. I'm not so alone after all. Sheep wipes and dual tears in her face and lopes off toward the village. Okay. Now we gotta find the guy in the market. Okay, we're in the village. Look at my map. Yeah, the market's up that way. Let's give our little cat friend here a cat treat. See what happens. Here you go, kitty. Oh, thank you. What am I supposed to do now? Lickings of a feline. Got a hairball, thanks. Okay. So tight, kitty. Okay. Let's find the last. Prestidigitation deck. Okay. How do we make that? I need what? Glitter bomb. Shiny more. 2 sticker scales. Glitter bomb? Oh. Birds. How do we deal with these jerks? Idle tincture? Sawtooth, I need more water. Out of my face. Go to the village. No, I didn't want to go here. Something else in the fire right here. Alright. We're gonna be for a while. We're just gonna be running around digging up fires for a while. Okay, so what do we do again? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Apples. Right. Suppose for the dogs. Six stripes. Got it. Water, of course, there's not the water. Successfully avoided being bit by the dog. Let's see. Alright, we need some of those petals to start making water jars. Oh, now we're out of clay. That's fine. Get it in the thing. Oh, get us our water. Start by digging. Yeah, right there. Okay, so let's see. Weird water. Paper scales. What else? Where do I get skipper scales? stations. How many skipper scale? I need 2. Now maybe we'll get lucky. Who knows? Okay. Let's get this water going. Find the petals for the glitter bomb. Have everything but the skipper scale and the glitter bomb. Get 2 waters. Right now. Belt so we don't accidentally use it. Okay. So we did that. Might as well grab this frog. There we go. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Let's find some petals. I'm gonna grab some of these while we're here. Not there. I think that's it, maybe. That's it, over here. Okay. Yeah, we just gotta go down the road a little farther. Good. Okay. Grab some berries and crap while we're here. Escape, which will be getting at the docks. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't want to use this. We need that. Over there. There we go. Okay, time to go home. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Trap guy. Stupid crab. Get away from me. Okay. We can now build our carts. I did not need to do that. Alright, let's go find that sheep. Wait, that sheep is in the market. Right. Okay, we're off to the market. Hi, kitty. Sheep goes cross-eyed at the blinding display of pure magical speculation as you shuffle the deck of enchanted cards. Ah! It's I can't see! That's right, keep your eyes on the pretty colors while I assure you bald. Before the sheep can recover his eyesight, you snip a healthy patch of wool from his backside. Ah, I can still see the colors when I close my eyes. Out of my way, I can't preach like this. I've got to get back to the flock. Alright, let's go to the black sheep and give her everything she needs. Yep, I need lifts. Go. Got plenty of food. Feel up, yep. And metamorphosis elixir. And the crypt collar silk. Crypt collars walk the line between mundane and supernatural, and their silk holds the key to that boundary. With all the goods at hand, you wave the black sheep over to the spinning wheel to get started. It's different than I'm used to, but I can work with this. She rolls up her sleeves and prepares the bobbin. If the black sheep manages the wheel, you assist by weaving your own magic into the fibers as you feed them through the device. Dazzling colors of every hue shoot out of the whirling wheel, sending sparks dancing into the underbrush. Soon a large ball of rainbow-tinted yarn is wound together. Wow, we didn't even have to use any dye. I could use your help anytime. She gathers up the yarn and admires it before handing it to you. My thanks to you. I couldn't have done it without your skills at the wheel. Say, you should think about returning to the village soon. Your little doggy friend was quite worried about you last time I saw him. Oh my gosh, I was in such a panic that I completely forgot about him. What about the ram and his flock? I'm a goner if I go back there. You leave that to me. Alright. Got our magic yarn. Time to head back. Just go ahead and do that. Oh, this guy. Yeah, around this way. Let's go ahead and grab some more embers while we're here. Just because. There we go. Okay. Do chill out. Your friend will be back soon. In the meantime... Okay. Color is the path to division, and division is the bedfellow of damnation. Ba ba ba. Twist the length of your multicolored thread into a makeshift lasso. Shifting colors make the thread appear to be alive. What nonsense. I'll just loop my magic yarn around each of these sheep and show you the world is more than black and white. Stopping in the middle of his sermon, the ram notices that his flock is no longer paying attention to him. The flock turns away from the ram's ravings, fully enraptured by the colorful thread. Hey, what are you fools doing? This is the black sheep's work. Wow, you just assumed it was ugly because the ram said so. No, you idiots, it's wrong. Have you forgotten everything I taught you? Haha, look at all these long colors. I never knew wool could be so neat. Stop looking at the colors. Amongst the commotion, voice of the black sheep pipes up. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you all appreciate my handiwork. Are you kidding? This is the most amazing wool we've ever seen. Where can we get some more? Stop. Listen to me. Oh wow, look at all these customers. We need to get that shop of yours up and running again. You're right. Oh my, this is also overwhelming. It's like it's time to roll up my sleeves and get back to work. Does that mean you'll reopen your wool shop? We'll help fix it up again if it means we can get more of these fantabulous colors. Ah. Ram swings his bronze bell harder and harder, desperately trying to be heard over the joyful celebrations of his flock. Oh my, what in the dickens happened? Guess he changed that awful bell of his just a little too, clanged that awful bell of his just a little too hard. He was on had a proper ring until it couldn't take anymore. Glanced over to the ram's empty soapbox. Fitting end, I suppose shepherd is nothing without his flock. Pick up the bell, but not a sound emanates from it. Something is muffled. You turn it over to look inside and find that the metal clanger is covered in a familiar bristly white wool. Soul of the ram. Alright. Oh, since we're so close to the marketplace, we might as well deal with the cats. Do that. We are off. Okay. So I guess... No, that's not what I want to do. Let's see. Let's focus on the cat next. Gotta speak to these guys. There we are. We'll go to the baker first. Okay. Yeah. That oafish blacksmith just grinds my gears. I gotta give him a smack on the brow the next time I see him. Master Baker, please, settle down. Been tricked. Ha! Fair witch, doubt that. Only a fool would believe that story without any evidence. Fine, you want evidence? I'll get you some. Sure Kerwin must have left clues around here somewhere. Well, have you got any evidence yet? No. Completely mundane. That's bread. Oh, we got some milk, an egg, and some dough. Nothing out of the ordinary. Some sort of pumpkin loaf looks delicious. Conspicuous urn, out of place presence in such a bakery. No. I'm trying to check out this urn. This strange face doesn't look like it belongs in a bakery, and there's still some bugs and dirt inside. An inscription on the side reads, Harold Grimes, at 17, hanged under the old grave tree for crimes he never committed. Okay. Oh, decent for temporary storage, not so much for retention. Okay. That's all I wanted to do. Please stop. Bread. Bread. Okay, so that's all for now. Let's go talk to whoever lives closest. Okay. Hello, sir. Ah, that blasted Chandler. Alright, scrawny neck. Calm yourself, Master Blacksmith. You're being played for a fool. Ah, fat chance. Only some hard evidence could ever convince me that I wasn't that blundering knave. If someone really has been sneaking around in here, there ought to be some clues left behind. I know. Only evidence. Okay. First off, Thank you. No, that's not what I want to do. Full of cold coals, but only those. Bucket, just an empty bucket. Who knows what the smith might use it for? Barrel, it's an untidy lot of pig iron. Served coal. Someone's been rooting around in here. Like that. Thank you. Some fireworks have been hastily shoved into this coal barrel. Tag on the fire reads property of town watch. If lost, please return to the village gallows. Okay. Then we'll do the candle shop and then we'll investigate those other places. Okay, I'll be back. Village. Probably start there. And where's the candle shop? Oh, I don't want to go to the docks. Damn it. Go back. Aha, here we are. A giant flame. That insufferable baker. I'll tear its nose off next time I see him. Settle down, Master Chandler. We're being duped by a prankster. Prankster. Was that baker? I'm sure of it. I don't see no evidence to the contrary. On evidence, eh? I bet there's clues around here that will unveil the real truth. Get some evidence or get out. Okay. Chandler's ledger. Had a truly technical detailing far more about wax than a layperson could care to know. The top barrel. Failing to live up to its potential by being empty. Very fine brew, but now is not the time for its coveting. Many rags, wax soaked and otherwise. Fine set of candles wrapped up to make fine gifts. Wax granules. Grinder, only powder remains in this small basin. Box of storing items. Grinder. Oh, really large. Thank you. Anything out of the ordinary? Nothing out of the ordinary. I'm gonna keep it as a map. This bag smells suspiciously of sulfur and has a shipping address stamped on it. Pier 3 Imports, Dockyards. Got it. Okay, so we'll start with the gallows in the village. Later, dude. I'll just wander around. Oh crap, I do wish that you could you had the click to transfer from one place to another. That would make life easier. So I wouldn't accidentally do that, but you can survive that. Okay. Through the slatted planks of the town gallows. It doesn't look like it's seen much use recently. Space underneath it is stuffed with evidence storage and parade decorations, including a box of dusty fireworks. An errant note catches your eye, but you can't quite fit your hand through the wooden planks. Right, I'll need something thin and grabby. Okay. Now what do we need? Crab claw and hand. Got plenty of grave bones. Pickpocket's glove. What do I deal with pickpockets again? Goblins and bandits. Crap, I'll have to go find out. I forgot how to deal with pickpockets. Alright, let's go this way. I'm gonna pick you up now when you need one. Oh, here we are. Shiny war, right. Make one. Yeah. Cool, thanks. Yes, ma'am, you are. Okay, so I need the fish strapped to the crab. Barnacles. Go. What's the barnacles? I need a... This is the market, isn't it? Yeah. What? Are you picking the box in the market? No, not this way. There we are. Okay, go and barnacles. Pretty sure I gotta use this to get them. Okay. Go, probably guy. Wait, you little bastard. Get in there. Good. Blackfield Village. You pluck out the slip of paper from under the gallows. It looks like a torn notebook page, easily sucked in a crack, almost wanting to be discovered. If you're reading this, then you've no doubt been witness to my greatest crime spree. I, the cat, will be remembered throughout history as the greatest underground mastermind. The town Flatfoots will never notice a couple of parade fireworks missing, and the blacksmith buffoon will lose more than a few chest hairs. How arrogant. This proof ought to convince the blacksmith of the cat's involvement. Okay, once I get to the blacksmith. Yep, I know. There you go. Man's beady eyes go wide with anger as he reads through the paper. Why, that no-good cat. Oh, Margaret could have gone up in a big ball of flame. I take it you'll let the Chandler off the hook? Sure. Sure, it looks like he isn't involved in the spot, though I still don't care for his scandals much. Excellent. Maybe with you three at peace, we can get to the bottom of this. Okay. Let's go to, yard. I don't want to go with the dogs. Where the statue thing? Carry on. Looking for a hanging tree. Willow peers down at you as if you're someone else coming to make fun of his eternal predicament. You spot a piece of paper floating inside his translucent body. What you got there? Don't suppose I can convince you to cough up that paper. Can I? Spirit salts. You sprinkle the exercising salt onto the ghost. He sputters and sneezes up the paper suspended inside his head before going back to swinging as if nothing had happened. Looks like a page of someone's diary. My best plan yet. These grave bugs will make the baker's buns taste like embalmed clars. I'll just dump the dirt out of this stupid urn to carry them. It should be proof enough to convince the baker who the real culprit was. Okay. There we go. Well, have you got any evidence yet? Yep, here you go, sir. Baker's brow arches in anger as he reads the cat's confession. Unrefined little urchin. Wonder she tampered with my buns like that. You'll forgive the blacksmith then? Huh? Well, sure, it doesn't look like he was involved in this at all. Splendid. If you think you can get along long enough, we can bring the real culprit to justice. Okay. There are three. What am I supposed to be looking for? sniffing address for the sulfur crates, but you don't find anything incriminating. You do, however, spot something wedged between the watering piles of the pier. Something must have gotten knocked off the docks. Or it was purposely disposed of. Let's reel it up and take a look-see. I need a fishing line. Okay. Oh, good news. I can actually make one. You fish out an empty sulfur tin with a lot of wet paper stuff inside. The ink is running, so make out the loopy handwriting. Another brilliant strategy by the world's most brilliant strategist. That's me, Cat. If you're reading this, be sure to write my name down in the history books. This sulfur smells so rotten it will put those candlesticks Aunt Chandler makes right in the trash. I think the baker did it when I left the shop for flour. Well then, this is the proof that Chandler is looking for. Yeah, he's such a master strategist. He literally wrote down your confessions and just left them around so that everyone knows what you did. Maybe. You and I have different definitions of successful. I have gone way past the thing. Confession you were looking for. Get some evidence or get out. There you go. Chandler's cheeks flicker a bright red, stomping and shouting at the cat's confession. Why, that yowling pest. That's my whole livelihood she's meddling with. You agree the baker's innocent then? Him? Ha, looks like he didn't have a hand in this horrible crime, though his bread's still stale if you ask me. As long as you three put a stop to this ruckus, maybe we can put an end to this grudge after all. Keep my eyes peeled for that darn cat. She won't show her nose around here again, that's for sure. Now that these three fellows have cooled down a bit, I better have a chat with that plump purple pony to figure out the best way to confront this swindler. Okay. Oh joy, you're back. Did you find anything in those shops? It would appear your market is plagued by the mastermind schemes of the cat. Well, maybe not. It's so mastermindy. She did leave behind a bunch of clues for me to find. They'll summon the furry sheep, somersault onto a nearby roof with a flourish. Nyah. I see you're a fan of my genius and compliments. Well, you're in luck. Soon I'll have this whole village at my mercy. Quickly, your magic horn. The unicorn shuffles its stumpy legs to get a better shot at the monologuing feline. With a flick of her tail, the cat disappears, leaving only her voice cackling in the air. You'll have to be faster than that, slowpokes. Oh no, I'm sorry. Not very maneuverable in high-pressure situations. Ugh, don't fret. We'll just have to make sure she stands still next time. I should be able to concoct a tantalizing kitty treat strong enough to keep her attention. I'll set it up by that big statue there, and just get ready to fire. Alright. Like the feline curio. What do I want to do? That is also not what I wanted to do. Let's see what we need. We need a cat treat. We need witch spice. We need a stuffed burb. Okay, let's see what we got. Witch spice. Right there. Oh, those great things. pigeon bait. We would have had minutes though. Others. And use the bird trap. Dead pigeons. What does it say? We can use it. Get birds. Bird feathers. See that. You don't actually have to have birds in that. So, hope you're comfortable with darkness. So. Find us a pigeon. There's one right there. I don't want to. Let's try again. Pigeon, rat of the skies, noble and numerous. So if they're the rats of the skies, what do we do about rats? Couchers. Another thing of new juice. To do that, we need another jug. There's a cow here in the market. Is there a clay thing I can dig up? Any clay around here anywhere? Usually near bodies of water. not the docks, that's for sure. Oh well, I'm just gonna keep thinking. Not the type of body of water I want. Let's go to the swamp. I just need a bit of clay. Can't do that. That's not fair. Let's go back to the forest. Okay, make more healing potions. Alright. Go. Perfect. Ready. Lies down the scrumptious little cat tree, then duck behind a pumpkin to hide. In moments, you hear the telltale laughter of the cat over the market stalls. That's the best you can do? What do you take me for, a basic alley cat? You'll need more than a lump of garbage to catch me. Despite her lofty words, you see her eyes go wide and her tail flick as the scent of the fish and catnip reaches her nose. Why, I'm the most sophisticated criminal underlord this world has ever... Say, what is that, tuna? Give the signal to the unicorn. I see that the beast is still facing entirely the wrong direction. Ugh, must I do everything around here? Slap the unicorn on its haunches, jolting it out of a daydream. Huh? What? Oh, right, the cat. Beast carefully takes aim, making sure to account for drag and wind speed direction. Alright, I've got her this time. By the light of the truth, I banish all your lies from me. A brilliant spark of rainbow light emits from the unicorn's horn and streaks down towards the preoccupied cat. The colorful smoke clears. You can't see hide nor hair. The cat, only a smoldering pair of fancy leather boots remain near the statue. Wow, over there, I thought all that talk about your magic horn was pure hogwash. Usually it doesn't have such an incisive effect. I only meant to swallow lies from her, but yeah, she was all lies. Didn't have a truthful bone in her body. Well, whatever the reason, I suppose she won't be riding your marketing longer. Yes, that's right. I can't wait for life to go back to normal. Thank you for all your help. Bless it with the cat's boots slipped over on its side. Better go gather her up. Pick up the smoky boots of the cat. A rainbow hue radiates off the leather that smells strongly of feet and candy. The soul of the cat. Though you suspect she may have 8 more lives left. Alright. Can you take this back? You can take it back. Okay. So we've dealt with this fish. Okay, let's go deal with the distress trial. Well, the kitties have something to play with now. Ah, fine booty. Excuse me? Go on and take him into the captain. He'll see you're fairly compensated for your service. No? Do they still need forceps? What? Thank you. Anything else we can take? Yeah, okay, it's locked. Here you go. Dapper Fish sits beside a hoard of seashells, obsessing over each one like a jeweler. Grabs the nearest one and runs his thin fingers carefully over the shell's spines. Bringing the seashell to his lips, he blows a low, trumpeting note. His bulbous eyes light up with hope, as if waiting for something to happen. An uneventful moment passes, and he tosses the disappointing shell aside. Useless piece of flotsam. Grabs the next shell on the pile. This one. It's gotta be this one. For the captain of the ship? His eyes swivel at you up his pants on. He adjusts his oversized hat with pride. Now, you best have something for me, or else you will be wasting my time. Maybe a few shells that can hand outside so you can pay for them. Around shells in your fish tears the shells out of your hand with such force that you nearly lose your footing. He brings the first shell to his lips and blows on it so hard that specks of slime go flying everywhere. It makes a pathetic squealing whistle. Fish slows back down in his fat red chair, tossing inside the shell with sharp teeth pain. Curse of rubbish, we'll never find it. Find what? If you're looking to pick up a musical instrument, you're sure going about it in a funny way. Never you mind what, just bring me more seashells. Flicks an odd coin-shaped object at your feet. What's this? You just saved you a bunch of shells. The currency of the future. If you get in on the ground floor, you'll be richer than the Stag Prince when I'm in charge of things. So if you want to be set for life, you just bring me more shells. I think I'll manage my own investment, thank you. Shame I'll have to break the bad news to the child about her father. See, there's a chest in there. Okay. To get inside the boat, you see my dad? First informed me that your father lost his sleep. What? That's impossible. The captain never made for this ship. He told me when he was lost. Did that slimy company the fish? Find the conch. Is literally everyone in town just so they'll help him find the conch shell? It's not just any conch. My dad used to tell a story to all those who listened. One night, during a terrible storm, a handsome young sailor from Lilliport, as he sank down to the sea, a beautiful mermaid came to his rescue. She brought him back to the shore beneath the lighthouse. It was love at first sight, but alas, they couldn't be together. She had fins and he had feet. They made a special promise. Whenever he missed her sweet voice, he'd stand under the lighthouse and blow an enchanted conch. No matter where she was, she would hear the sound and come to see him. That way they could be together, even if only for a moment. Isn't that romantic? It's just a silly fairy tale, girl. That gross fish believes it, but he thinks he can make the mermaid fall in love with him if he gets the conch. Both got fins after all. And maybe my dad's still out there. You have to find the conch before the fish does. You might be the only way to find my dad. The fish has every touch of the this thing. They should have much better chance. There's a lot of people around this. The sailor in the story lived in a lighthouse, not on the beach. Hey! Why is that about? The lighthouse has seen better days. Though it towers high above here, the paint has faded and the windows are crusted over with layers of salt. The door refuses to budge. Ghostly barbed and coral seem to have sealed it shut. The ears of people and hear the unmistakable roar of the ocean inside. If you face close to the door, you spot words carved into the weathered wood. Lengthy, babbling prose about love, loss, and the sea. Ugh, what terrible poetry. But mayhaps there's some forlorn magic left here by the old lightkeeper. Well, I don't have the time to go fishing for long-lost keys. A good dose of love juice ought to open up any embittered heart. Okay. No, that's not what it is. most of that stuff. Electromagnetic oil. Deep one. Okay. So I gotta make this stuff. It's right here. Rusty lock makes a sound like a sloppy case as you turn the key inside it, bubbling and creaking. The metal hinges protest as years of grime dissolve away. The door swings open to reveal a wall in the middle of the seawater. You can see fish swimming in, spout inside, and on the golf across the progression. Oh my, the entire lighthouse has been filled up like a bottle. You prod the salty aperture with your finger, sending ripples along the surface. Then, as if you pull the stopper from the tub, the water begins to drain. Slowly at first, but quickly building ferocious speed, the waves cascade around you. You catch notes of a trumpeting sound droning above the crashing swell. The music turns to a soft whisper as the last of the flood is sucked away, leaving the inside of the lighthouse damp and encrusted with stranded sea life. You bend down to examine the source of the drainage, a golden conch shell wedged between the waterlogged floorboards. The forlorn singing voice can barely be heard above the sound of falling waves. Yep. Conch your ear. It sounds like as if an entire ocean is contained within it. Ah, what a marvel. I wonder if the mermaids will still answer its call after all this time. Child's story said to blow it over the water in the lighthouse. Over the water under the lighthouse. Not? Standing at the end of the pier, you blow into the conch. You feel a warm breeze pass through the salty waves and uplift your spirit. First, a clear trumpeting note rings out from the shell and seems to still the ocean waters to a mirror shine. Sweet laughter chimes like a bell in response, and a shadowy shape approaches from the depths below. An enormous full-bodied figure breaches the stillness of the water, throwing her hair back joyfully and extending her arms out to the sun. She lifts her body up onto the outcropping of rocks, lashing her long, thin tail in the waves. Aha! Hello, ma'am. As the mermaid speaks, her voice is operatic. My gift! My gift! Been silent for years. Now sounds again, sad music for my ears. I love her long gone, but her memory so sweet. Thank you for the nostalgia. What would you entreat? Looking for a man. Lost at sea. He was the captain of that tall ship over there. You point to the high sail looming over the docks. I don't suppose you've had any dealings with him. This man I have seen, though his fate is not known. Placed on a plank overboard, he was drowned. Downward he plunged, though not to the bottom. Now a great serpent swam up from the deep and got him. He was pushed overboard. That grubby fish told me he was lost in a storm. Did you see where this Leviathan got to? The lagoon by the shore holds a secret below. Send away the tides, and the serpent will show. Keep the conch close, blow, and I shall abide. I'll bring the strength of the sea to your side. With her song finished, she blows you a wet kiss and starts preening her hair with a spiny seashell. Visit the lagoon near the docks. Okay. This must be the place to go to conch. Okay. Take a deep breath and press the conch to your lips. This clarion call echoes past the listening fire. The very swell around your feet, vibrating with the sound of the conch. The water disappears so fast that you're unsure if the tides are receding into the ocean, or if the seafloor itself is rising from the depths. When the water recedes, you look across the island to your yawning cave opening from within, sense the steady rhythm of enormous breaths. Here we are. Here. Hey dude, what's up? Can't help but shudder under the powerful gaze of the monstrosity before you. The booming voice sounds throughout the cavern, as if you were in the very throat of the beast. Who dares enter my sanctum? I have come looking for a man lost at sea. The claws of the serpent shudder and wheeze. You brace yourself as the creature reels back and unleashes a cough loud enough to shatter a mountain. Excuse you, have you caught ill, Master Serpent? You landwalkers are all alike, forever throwing your refuse into my waters. I have been poisoned by your insufferable detritus. My stomach aches, my insides burn. What's the matter? Did you swallow something you shouldn't have? I have swallowed many things you should not be here. And creature, now, you're not well, and I may be able to help you. Open up that gob of yours and let me take a look inside. Perhaps you have come to strike the final blow against me. Why should I trust you? You're being dramatic. I'm not going to hurt you, but if you don't let me take a look inside your belly, sickness will surely fester. Doubtful, but perhaps I can humor you if you prove that you are a friend to the ocean. Answer me these riddles 3, only then will I trust your words. Endwalker. First of my questions, pull my waters from the ground to quench your thirst. Manner of beasts to stop the well of your forest. Oh shit. There's a fish, if I'm not mistaken. Another question. You may burn your dead in the earth. There is no escape from the call of the deep. Whose watery gaze watches over your graveyard. Mermaid. Final question. You landwalkers desire gold over all things. But in front of your banking house, what creature rules with true happiness? Clam? I've answered incorrectly. Wait, let me try again. My memory isn't so crap it used to be. What is that fucking thing doing? Okay. Fish. Uh-huh. Earth to the that was a mermaid. Well, Norse creature rolls back its yellow eyes, following the laughter at the last to another bottle of violent coffin. Press my mental body. I let it enjoy a moment of levity. It appears I was mistaken about you, Landwalker. You have proven yourself only in my trust. East opens its wide, cavernous jaws, filling the air with a fishy scent. Enter and heed my warning. Break your word, and I will digest you without hesitation. Oh, last nostrils. Captain. Ahoy, don't tell me that overgrown eel gobbled you up as well. Haven't warmed yourself by the fire, or we ain't going anywhere soon. Look at the throbbing red walls of the monster's stomach and note that this coloration and spotting the campfire smoke is surely the cause of the beast's ailment. Actually I came here looking for you, Captain. Hey, how'd you know I was Captain? There's a little minnow waiting on the docks for her father. Oh, my little girl, my heart and joy. I promised I'd see her as soon as we anchor, but I never got the chance. Has it got anything to do with that fishy fellow captain in your ship? Raising his arms in anger, the man stomps his feet on the fleshy floor. The outburst causes the serpent another coughing fit, rocking you back and forth. That rotten son of a barnacle. We were just a few weeks from home when he conspired to mutiny. Ever since I told him the tale of the mermaid and her conch, he got this hungry look in his eyes. I ain't never seen someone so obsessed. But he and the other bad apples choked me in the night and tied me up, the rest of my trusted crew as well. Then the flopping flounder made us walk the plank into the briny deep. Praying to Neptune, and he must have answered my call. This great bloody serpent swallowed me up and saved me from drowning. Been stuck in here ever since. Can't seem to get out. The fire keeps me from going all the way through the other end, at least. Though with that metal head of yours, I have no trouble, passing through without much fuss. Just what I needed today. Say, all that smoke is causing our host great discomfort. I'm sure you'd both be happier if you parted ways. How do you suppose we do that? Let me see what I can cook up with that fire pit of yours. One were to build up enough irritant, the beast may drift in explosively expelling the source. Set the smelly preparation beside the fire. Where is it? Ah, I need more clay. The way out. Okay, let's make this stuff. Let's all pretend like that didn't even happen. Are we back right here? No. I'll be back. Alright, let's go get some clay. See, what do we need for that PPV? What even is that paper? What's that there? Oh, we can go ahead and make that right now. We need that. We can make that. Oh wait, we need those spices too. Get it. Right. Put the clay and then we'll go to the forest. Have enough to make one? Yeah. Now I just need to go to the forest. Oh. Bye, jerk. No shit. Okay, I already have one of those. No. I need water. And more clay. Go to the well. We'll find both there. Careful, not putting things in our clothes. So, water. Okay. Sense. And the potpourri. Pile the eye-watering ingredients on the campfire and fan the flames. Soon black smoke billows up and fills every nook and cranny with its stinging odor. Captain scratches his nose and stifles a great sneeze. Phew! Quite a concoction. The serpent will feel more than a tickle in his throat. Feel a deep rumbling through the fleshy floor. Get ready to set sail, Captain. Be out of here soon enough. Go up the smoky coals, spreading the aggravating haze until a rumbling quake knocks you on your backside. Landwalker, what have you... Captain leaps into your arms and the two of you clutch each other tightly as muscles contract violently beneath your feet. Surging contraction forces you up and out of the serpent blowhole like a gunshot. Shoot out of the serpent's cavern and clear over the lagoon. Captain holds you tighter than a life buoy. As you sail across the blue sky, the tiny harbor front below grows closer and closer until the hulking mass of a ship rushes up to meet you. With a crash of splintering wood and rushing water, everything goes black. Well, that's not great. You regain your senses and get to your feet. Despite feeling a bit soggy, everything seems to be in working order. Behind you, the fish's base of operations has been cracked open like an egg. Fishermen are busy rescuing shell-shocked sailors from the water. Oh my, what happened here? You didn't see it? A great bloody cannonball came rocketing out of the sky and stove it in the captain's pride and joy. Poor girl didn't even stand a chance. I've never seen a shot so powerful. I think all hands managed to get clear of the wreckage, though. All hands? What about the fish? Buccaneer wipes a single salty tear from his face. Points to something familiar that has washed up on the nearby shore. You know what they say, the captain always goes down with his ship. Okay. It appears to be the bicorn captain's hat, last worn by the fish, waterlogged and shocked through its splinters. You reach down to pick it up, but it flops on the sand like some bleached sea creature. The soul of the fish. Alright. Look at our journal. All that's left is the rat. You find the captain and his daughter in a loving embrace. Oh, Di, I just knew you'd come back. My sweet little sea star, I'm so sorry I made you wait for so long. Can you ever forgive this old wash-up? Okay, time to go. And I think, yeah, go to the graveyard. Let's see. That's where I want to go? No, I don't think it is. Let's leave. Leave the crypt. We need to go to the haunted house. can't get in there though. Oh, it's a church. Never mind. So where's the haunted house? Oh, there. Okay. Alright, let's go. Path to the mansion. Let's go. There we go. As you walk through the dilapidated estate, the temperature drops drastically. The floorboards and the walls groan angrily as if the whole building is upset at your invasion. A gust of wind suddenly rushes up the staircase as though the house itself is drawing breath. An ear-splitting scream starts dust from the rafters and makes your knees weak. Ah, that's definitely the melodious voice of a banshee. Or I'm a chicken they ain't. Take a step forward, but ghostly skeletal hands rise up through the creaking floorboards. They reach out, grasping it, and feel your spirit fade at their frigid touch. You're all lucky I misplaced my specter sickle, or I'd cut you down like weeds. I guess I should report back to the gravekeeper anyway. Okay. I want to look around a little bit. What am I supposed to do about those things? Unknown. Okay. Where's the grave digger? Right there. You're back. It's a demon from the underworld, isn't it? Or maybe a witch. Come to summon up an army of darkness. Relax. It's sure run-of-the-mill banshee. Banshee? I knew it. No wonder the dead have been so angry lately. How are they supposed to get any rest with all this racket? The spirit only becomes a banshee when it's been terribly wrong. Who used to live in that house? I don't rightly know. It's been abandoned since before my time. Always was pretty creepy, though. The place was so haunted that I couldn't get in for a better look. A good exorcism ought to clean it right up. This sort of stuff happens often? Har. Why, just last year I had to deal with a ghoul that wouldn't stop breaking into the crypt. Damn feller was trying to find his long-lost love or something. The man turns to rummage through his cluttered shack, looking for something. Anyways, eventually I had to call in the grave squad, exterminators. They got that nasty ghoul rounded up before he befouled too many tombs. But they left behind this. Where did it get to? Aha! It gave me this. Ward off any angry spirits that might be left over. He pulls up a rusty-looking lantern. Ghost lamp? I thought those things got recalled because of all those possessions. Huh? I never heard nothing about that. Now, this thing ain't powerful enough for banshees, but it should keep the lesser spirits away. Gives the lamp a shake, but only a puff of purple smoke rises off the wick. Ah, jeez, looks like I forgot to keep it fueled up. I'd go and get the gas myself, but the graveyard and the estate. He shrugs feebly at you. You're hopeless. What does the ghost lamp need for fuel? He squints at the fading label on the back of the lantern. Let's see. Ah, bat wings, crypt collar. So, okay, I can do that. Let's see. There we go. Let's get us some bats. hard. I need 3 of them. Okay. That hard to find 2 more. Two. Bitch. Wrong way. There we go. We gotta go to the field. The webbed wings still flap of their own accord. Strands of goo feels as if it's attempting to pull you down beneath the soil. Crypt crawler silk is thick and smells oddly of lilac. Seems to have misplaced my reading glasses, so maybe you better prepare the mixture. You read off the well-worn instructions printed on the lantern. They're horribly confusing and riddled with spelling mistakes. How do these contraptions ever make it to the market in the first place? You better stand back. By too strong, things might get a little floaty. Grind together the gruesome ingredients into a waxy paste before rendering the whole mixture down over the gravekeeper's cooking fire. The odor coming from the wet, bubbling soup makes the hairs on your nose prickle, but you power through it and pour the ghostly gasoline oil into the lantern with a rusty funnel. Gravekeeper raises one caterpillar-like eyebrow at you. No kaboom? Perfect. Give her a good shake. You swish the oil around inside the lamp, light the wick. Slowly, a bluish, unearthly glow fills the space around you. The light makes your teeth itch when you look directly at it. Take a look at that. Fresh as a daisy. Just wave it around should any wayward ghoulies try to accost you. It should clear the way to that miserable banshee, and maybe you could ask her what all this fuss about. All the fuss about. Okay. Got it. Let's go. Soothe your pain. Oh. I already know, but I'm not gonna do it. Jaw drops to her collarbone, howling as her ghostly arms reach for you. You quickly raise the ghost lantern high, bathing the room in a cold light. Spirit coils away, covering her eyes with translucent hands. Yeah, it burns! Why do you torment me so? Don't quit being so dramatic. Now tell me what's got you so upset. It's gone. That sneak. That thieving, plague-ridden rodent stole it. What's gone? Who stole it? My family's crypt was defiled by that wretched rat. My most precious treasure, my brooch, it's gone. I will not rest until I have it back. Ah, the rat stole the brooch from your crypt. That's enough to make anyone upset. Yes, it was stolen, ripped from my breast. Where has it gone? Well, if it rat pilfered it off your remains, maybe he left behind a clue as to where it ran off to. That crypt is jammed full of caskets. How will I know which box is yours? What was your name? I do not remember. Who was I? Everything is clouded by my suffering. Well, this was your house, right? Must be some relics in here that can point me in the right direction. Okay, I get it. I'll get to the bottom of this. Then you can stop all this howling. Seems like it might contain important family documents, but it's locked tight. Doubt the key is anywhere around here. Let's make my own. Hmm. Okay. You crack open the chest to find a collection of moldy papers and bills, but a heavy book at the bottom looks promising. In the cracked leather-bound tome, you browse through long-forgotten obituaries and you mourn her death, the third of her siblings to pass. Much beloved, she will longer be remembered for her beautiful singing voice and tireless pursuit of justice. Sounds like our banshee. Third to die, that will mean that her casket will be the third one in her row. Okay. We already found the position of the family. Apparently there's more to it than that. Okay. Maybe there's more stuff I gotta find. Let's go do that. This embossed shield looked like it might be the coat of arms, but the face is so badly encrusted with patina that you can't quite make out what it is. Look like cleaning ought to get this from spick and span. Right. Purification water. Three waters. Right. That was Witchwood, everybody, and thank you for watching. Encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe, and to pick up the game if you like it. If you see, because it's a pretty good game. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.